sure. You know that we saw what really jump-started this comeback was Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon, and then you get to a little bit of the play action. I don't think we'll see.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of... The NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Sacramento Kings taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And folks, Malik Monk will not be in the lineup out with the injury.
Yeah, and it's going to be a few weeks until they can get him back, but not as bad as it could have been. In the end, given the way it looked, boy, I tell you, when they had to help him off, they'll probably consider that to be good news.
I guess I start to think about his absence and the impact on the team, because a lot of guys now are going to have to step up and make up for the loss of that production.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Durant with it, now guarded by Fox. And that one's good by Henderson.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Pass to Sabonis. And here we go. Fast break. Henderson's got it. LeVert in the corner. Back to Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
The wide open look here for Fox. Nailed from three-point land.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And another three for Sacramento.
More and more improved floor awareness for De'Aaron Fox.
Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Sabonis. And stolen by Noel. Stolen by Henderson. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And then Durant with the dunk.
How about those long strides, Durant quick in the open court and then right to the rim.
It's Fox with the jam.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
Back in 2020, De'Aaron Fox signing a massive extension, Greg. 5 years and $163 million.
Yeah, and Kevin, every NBA hopeful wants that second contract. Credit to De'Aaron for working his tail off and earning every penny of that deal. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Out the basket. Durant. Got his second bucket of the night.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
And the layup falls. 5 points in the game.
And how about the start they've gotten off to? They haven't missed once.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's deflected. Back to Henderson. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Sacramento grabs the miss. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense. And he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down these shooters.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own.
Yeah, spot on. It's going to take an all-around effort to pull out the victory here tonight.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And Durant still has that flush. Just an easy deuce for him.
Three-pointer, Fox. Knocks down the 3-ball. Fox has got 10.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Hefty move. It's not going to go for him. So the Kings will take it the other way. For the finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Outside, Fox. The three-pointer, no good. Nets trailed by 5. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Simmons. Nance with no one around. And the 3 off target. Out to the right wing. Wide open look here for Murray. Offline with his three. The Nets on offense. Here's Simmons. Rejected by Murray. Here's Stanley. Outside for Murray. Shot clock at 6. It's good. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Kings.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
Their activity on the defensive end has been fantastic here tonight. They've had deflections. They've ended up with steals, and that's just getting them out on the break and speeding them up.
Now here's Simmons to the inside. The shot's good from Nance.
Like to see Larry Nance Jr. keep working on the interior part of his game. Shots like this can help his confidence.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Stanley. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the night.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Simmons inside. Here's Nance. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Stanley. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Here's Mitchell into the lane. Off on the layup. And here are the Nets. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Simmons inside. And that one is off. And the Kings going the other way now. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Inside, here's Simmons.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Driving inside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize What am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons, to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
Out left of the wing. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. And the Kings making a change here. Brooklyn trailing. Shakes him. And it's blocked. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Mitchell leading the charge. Out to the right wing. It's up a three. Another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And stolen by Murray. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The Kings shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of it.
Durant, that's good.
Even back at Texas when he was in college, KD would shoot that three. It would look good the moment it left his hand then. It still does.
Now here's Murray. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Stanley. 8 points for him. And it's sent back by KD.
Instinct, timing, length. KD, great D.
To the middle. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Your Brooklyn Nets. Make some noise, everyone.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling. Out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
It's the Nets now. Sacramento able to drain the three. Pass to LeVert. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Kings leading now by 6. .132 left to play here in the half. With the fadeaway. And it's KD with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Okogie misses. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 6. It's good. Henderson's got 8.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Three-pointer, Fox. A shot that time, not on target. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now, here's Fox. He's got 10. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Henderson. It's blocked. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. The Kings on top, up 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Herter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shoots from the corner, and he nails the jumper. Herter's got the first points of the second half here for the Kings. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. And Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Takes a 3. It doesn't go for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Durant inside to the paint. Here's Henderson, and then Henderson with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Okogie for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Okogie's got 7.
That's pretty much not how they wanted to bend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out
there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here he goes. Here's Noel, and Noel throws it down.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now here's Herter. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Takes it inside. Here's Noel. Lays it up and banks it in. Noel's got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Nets trailed by 3. Doubled by Sabonis. Outside Durant. Going inside. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
Pass to Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Kings have made a lot of moves to shake up their roster. De'Aaron Fox says, I think the mood is definitely better. It's like a breath of fresh air. Getting a feel for each other and seeing the chemistry come to fruition is huge. Success isn't always immediate with trades and signings, so we look toward the future. Kevin, back to you.
That's all they can do. Okay, thanks, DA.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And Durant gets double teamed. Here's Henderson. That one doesn't go. Nice D from Sabonis. The Kings have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Mitchell. No points in the game yet for him. Murray for 3. And it's Noel with the rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times. And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
On the wing, Green. Drains it from beyond the arc. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA. Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
First personal foul. Team second. Substitutions on the court.
And here are the Kings now, leading by 5. Stanley. And Thompson sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here's Stanley. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Sacramento.
3.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Simmons drops them both. Kings leading now by 4. .153 left to play in the third. Here's Stanley. 8 points.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Stanley.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Keegan Murray.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Kings. 4-point game. That will be their second of 6 road games for the team. Thompson comes with the double team. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Simmons. 5 on the clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here are the Nets. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Not going to go that time. And the Kings going the other way now. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's stolen by Nance. In transition, here come the Nets. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The hands, the anticipation. Nance Jr., a great job there, reaching out, tapping that ball away for the steal.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Kings lead by 2. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Brooklyn trailing. Driving the lane. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
Here's Stanley. Got a piece of it. Releases. That's tipped. Right side Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
To the right side. Here's Murray. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Nance. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Brooklyn.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
The shot, no good. So the Kings will take it the other way. Inside. And Thompson sends it back.
Second personal foul. Team seconds.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Out to Nance. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his third foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
On the court.
Anderson with it to the inside. And then Durant with the dunk.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. It's Fox with the drive. And it's Fox with the jam.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Down low. Back to Durant. Fires for 3. Levert. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Outside, Fox. Lets it go from deep. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, Fox is feeling it right now. The quick release off the catch and shoot.
Fires, high post. No good from Durant. The Kings trailing. Stolen by Henderson. In transition, here come the Nets. KD leading the charge.
There are very few guys Durant's size who can change pace with the bounce like he did there.
And Herter gets it to go.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Fox with the steal. Pass to Sabonis. Herter on the wing. Sabonis trying to get open. They get it back. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Three-pointer, Fox. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Nets. To the middle. There's Noel.
Noel coming through. Wow.
To the left wing. Pass to Sabonis. Stolen by Durant. Ball's knocked loose.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the game.
Timeout called, the Nets. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan will see if they can. Make that adjustment.
Thank you, David.
Love how Simmons commands the ball, especially in the big moments.
Back to Fox. For three, Okogie. They get it back. Tries again. There's Sabonis. Tries yet again. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
In the corner, Simmons with it. And Simmons slams it in.
How about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances, despite the D's best effort.
Sacramento making a switch here. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up big time.
Nets leading by 5. Simmons left side, down low. Pass to Henderson, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Durant comes to help. Stolen by Henderson. To the inside. Good, nice job down low. And now a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control. Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.